I'm Bishop Gregory Parkes. Welcome to Take 5, a weekly conversation on faith and life. Pleased to have back on Take 5 Father Ralph Elia. Father, this is your second appearance on Take 5. You're the only guest that's been back twice.
I feel very honored. Wow.
So welcome back to Take 5.
Thank you, Bishop. It's good to be with you.
Father Ralph serves as my priest secretary and MC when I am at liturgical events, and wanted to talk to you about that today because I wonder if most people would know that a bishop typically would have a priest secretary and might be interested in what you do. So what would be some of your major responsibilities or things that you do to serve me and to serve my office?
Yeah, sometimes when people ask me what I do, I think they have the idea that I'm sitting behind a desk taking calls for you, but that's not what a priest secretary does per se. Certainly it involves taking calls and making phone calls in preparation for various liturgies, in preparation for various events, to call to make sure that everyone's on board, that the preparations that need to take place are taking place, and that everything runs smoothly once we arrive at a parish or at an event. Also, as your Master of Ceremonies, of course, as you well know, I assist with the liturgies and ensure that the liturgies run smoothly.
Yeah, and you do a great job. I know for myself as bishop, when I show up at a parish or when they know that the bishop's coming, which doesn't happen every day, a lot of times people can be very anxious or nervous or afraid they're going to make a mistake. They don't know what to say or what to do. And so I need a secretary or MC to help me when I get there so you can get in the middle of all of that and hopefully make everybody feel comfortable. How do you handle that if people seem to be a little bit on edge or a little bit anxious?
Yeah, I mean, the most important thing that I can do is be a calming presence. And so sometimes the servers are nervous, or the sacristan is nervous, or maybe even the priests are nervous, just to make sure that everything goes according to plan. And so I think my presence there can be one where they can look to me and to say, okay, hopefully Father Ralph is going to be able to take care of this. I don't have to worry too much. I always tell the servers, there's nothing to be nervous about. I'm going to be right there with you. I make it a point to speak to the sacristans beforehand. But I try myself not to get too worked up so that I'm not contributing to some of the anxiety that naturally would take place when you're having a big event.
Right. Yeah, and again, you do a great job of keeping everybody calm and everything in order, and I'm very appreciative of that. Some of our viewers might be wondering, most times when you're with me, it's on a weekend, Saturday, even Sunday. As a result, you're not assigned to a parish. How do you nurture your own priestly spirituality so that you don't lose that essence of what it means to be a priest? So as far as celebrating masses and things of that nature?
Sure. There are a few things. So first of all, in addition to being assigned with you, I'm at St. Pete Catholic High School. And that gives me an opportunity to celebrate Mass with the students there, to hear their confessions, to be present on campus and to build those relationships that are really, I think, very pastorally rich and life-giving for me. In addition, when we don't have events, I help out at parishes, which is a blessing for me to be able to preach and to be able to be present in a way that I really enjoy. But also, I think even in terms of my own ministry as your priest secretary and as Master of Ceremonies, I have a chance to minister to those that I work with on a regular basis, to minister to the altar servers, and to be present to them, to be present to those who I'm involved with in terms of making sure that everything runs smoothly. So those are ministry opportunities too, and so I view them in that way, hopefully more often than not, and can receive life from that as well.
Yeah, I think one of the blessings or benefits of being a bishop's priest secretary is that you really get a view of the diocese that very few other people would have, other than the bishop himself, because we're driving all over the place, all over the 5 counties of our diocese. Almost every week we're visiting different parishes and engaged in different activities. So it's nothing routine, you know, and it's a blessing that you get to see our diocese in that way. One of the other important functions that you perform is you drive.
That's right.
He drives me wherever I go, and
hopefully well.
He does very, very well. Haven't gotten any tickets yet, so but it's good for me to be able to relax before going to an event or a liturgy, and so I entrust that to you. Well, Father Ralph, thank you. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for your priesthood, for your ministry as my secretary, and just ask the Lord's continued blessing upon you.
Thank you, Bishop.
That's it for this week's Take 5. May God bless you.